Hello my dear friends, Reshma here welcoming all of you with a big heart filled with lots and lots of love. Today I would like to share with you all a very interesting story. And I myself also came to know about this beautiful story just last week. And whenever I heard this story, whenever I saw this story, I was just amazed. Yeah, and I just felt ki yes, whenever I get a chance, I'm definitely going to share this with all of you. And I was watching, for some work purpose of mine, I was watching BBC's the Blue Planet Oceans. Just give me a sec so that I can just check the name. I'm not very good with the name, so just I need to check the name. Yes, Human Planet Oceans into the Blue. This was a BBC program, and I was just watching it because of some of my work related to this. And when I was watching it, I was so amazed, and first time I came to know about the term the shark sorcerer or the shark whisperer and even the shark caller. Yes, these are the three names: shark sorcerer, shark caller and shark whisperer. At least I never had heard these terms in my life. Yes, and to my amazement, in this particular program, and this talking about the shark sorcerer or the sea sorcerer, they belong to a island of New Guinea, Papua New Guinea. And here he is Blaze, that is the name of this person, the shark sorcerer. He is now the only one in that community who is a shark caller or a shark whisperer. And it is so amazing that how much they are respectful towards the sea, how much they are respectful towards the creatures that are there in the sea. And this particular man called Blaze, he just moves into the dark deep sea in a very small handmade boat, and every time he goes there, he calls the shark. Yes, I mean it. He calls the shark by creating different kind of a sound, and which he says that he connects with the shark. And whenever he makes this sound, as well as he creates certain kind of a musical vibration in the water, and the frequency of it reaches to with the shark, and it just connects with them. And it is not like the other fishing boats and things like that, they go, the trawler, they go, the nets and things like that. Nothing like this. He just all by himself alone, he goes into the deep sea in his small little boat, and then he keep calling the sharks. Yes, by means of his song, by means of the vibration that he creates in the water, creating the frequency. And what he was saying, and then he actually prays to the shark, prays to the ocean, that allow me to catch you. See how beautiful it is. Allow me to catch you. It's not the hunt like that. I'm having a gun or something in my hand, or a harpoon in my hand, or big nets in the hand, and going to the sea and catching them. No, nothing like. Allow me, oh sea, oh the shark, please allow me to catch you. And in this way, he creates those prayers, he creates those vibrations, and he keep on calling, whispering for the sharks to come. And he says that previously, when he used to be a young boy, that time the sharks used to come at a much faster rate and within a short period of time. Now, because of the reckless hunting, ocean hunting and everywhere hunting for this reckless thing, the number of the sharks had dwindled in the last few years alarmingly. So now it takes him to call the shark, to whisper, to pray to them, and it takes a whole long hours. And the particular day when this program was scanned in the BBC, that day it took him, like in the morning he went into the sea, and it took him in the afternoon till none of the the shark came on that day. And finally, when he just thought ki today today probably the sea god is not okay and the shark is not okay and probably he will not come today, that is the time, you know, a shark starts coming around. And when I was watching this, I just got mesmerized that anybody who will hear, they will think it is a story. But yes, let me just guide you, it's not a story. You can always go to the BBC, and I already told you the name of this particular program. So now I shared this story with you, that and what happens, you know, Blaze, once he finally catch, because catching the shark just with hand and praying and coming, it's not an easy thing, because we know how powerful the sharks are. And finally when he manages to catch this shark also, after that he again let that shark go in the water. Yes, it was not for the purpose of killing, no, not at all. It was just to keep alive his tradition, to keep alive his knowledge, to keep alive his wisdom that he had learned as a kid. That's the reason he just prayed, and that shark whispering, and then, you know, allowing it again to go back to the sea. And it is like, you know, it feels so much honored when we see or when we come across these kind of programs, because it's kind of an eye-opener, that it talks about respecting. Yes, it talks about, you know, respecting the place where we are in. It talks about respecting the environment which has given us so much, whether they are trees, the plants, the animals. And nowadays so often, yes, I am a big advocate of, you know, about protecting the environment and talking about, I can go on keep talking endlessly. So, and nowadays the thing is, yes, we all, almost all of us, we have zero respect for each other, and more so we have zero respect for the animals and the environment. And when we see and when we get to know people like Blaze and their tribe, the people who are not, or the tribes who are not so up to the mark, as we say, quote unquote, who are not so modern, quote unquote again, yet see how much respect they have for the place which has given them the life, which gives them their survival, which gives them the hope to live another day. So yes, I would respect all of you once, I would request all of you once again that please do have certain consciousness, certain care and love for the environment where we are in, and whichever the animals that are there around us, it is our sincere duty and responsibility to be careful and respectful towards them, because so often in the purpose of being selfish, we forget the others, especially the animals, the plants all around us. But in this way we forget one crucial thing, that the entire ecological system, that is not just us the human being, the entire ecological system is based on this entirety of plants, the rest of the animals, the human being, all of us. So if we wipe out the rest, if we don't care of the rest of the animals, if we are so selfish, in that case what will happen? I just request you to think a little about that, and so you will get and you will understand that it is these people like Blaze and the tribals, you know, the tribals of New Zealand, the Maoris, the tribals of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the tribal of the Amazon, and then the tribal of Papua New Guinea, and the tribal of so many places. Then you see the Hawaii and so many places. These are the people, you know, who had kept alive and so much big contributor as far as keeping up the ecological balance of the world. Rest, if these group of people would not have been there, in that case probably we would have already have contributed more in the destruction of the earth. So yes, we have, you know, so much to learn from the people also whom we think are not up to the mark. Yes, even, you know, I have seen people on the road, the beggars also, so often they share their own bread or roti with the dogs, that is, or the cats that is just, you know, lying beside them. So here I ask once again that if the have-nots, as we say, they also have that much of a compassion, love, care and respect for the rest of the plants and the animals around them, then why we who are so-called haves, why can't we? So yes, it is once again the time that we have to learn something of respecting around where we are coming from, because if we do not respect the environment around us, the creatures around us, then it is almost guaranteed that nature is going to leash its destruction upon us. So yes, with this little beautiful story, and I wish and I expect all of you, please watch this program also. It's so knowledgeable and it's so beautiful and it's so sensitive and sensible. So yes, I always feel and want that whatever I learn, whatever I watch, whatever I see, whatever I come across, if they are of certain values in any way or every way, I would definitely love to share those with you all. So here once again, Reshma thanking all of you with a heart full of gratitudes for allowing me to share. So thank you all. See you soon. Bye.